Greentech Environmental Solutions is a private business enterprise which is determined to tackle the environmental and global challenges in the Gambia and beyond. Climate change is a global challenge, but countries in sub-Saharan Africa will suffer the consequences most, experiencing more floods and droughts, which already claim loss of property and lives. The Gambia is land-wise the smallest country on the West African continent, but also densely populated and among the poorest. But Gambia has opportunities in the battle against climate change, desertification and loss of biodiversity. The country still remains valuable forest cover, which can serve as carbon sink, soil protection and shelter for a variety of species. But the forest is decreasing, and with it, all its resources and services. The Gambian people deeply depend on their forest for their domestic needs. It provides them with food, construction material, natural remedies, and fodder for their livestock. With the growing population, the forest is being overexploited, especially through the need for firewood. As about 75% of the population is engaged in agriculture and the main crop are groundnuts, there are more than 10,000 tons of groundnut shells dumped as waste yearly. If not used, they are eventually burned as land for dumping is scarce. Greentech started in August 2011 to produce briquettes purely from groundnut shells as an alternative cooking and heating fuel to save the remaining forest resources for the future generations. At the same time, Greentech started to research, design and promote fuel-efficient stoves to reduce emissions, mitigating general air pollution and global warming. Greentech can currently press more than 600 kilos of groundnut shell briquettes per hour, respectively 12 tons per day. With the accommodation of another high-quality press, the entire amount of groundnut shells from the major dumping site could be converted into briquettes, which would equal the latest statistic on charcoal consumption of the major urban area. Three types of stoves have been developed to serve different cooking purposes. All stoves are produced now by local weldmen from recycled material. The combination of briquettes in fuel-efficient stoves, coupled with a 20-minute user training, seems to be the winning combination, not only to tackle the environmental challenges, but also to improve livelihoods, especially for women. Users who spend $50 on charcoal when cooking on their traditional stoves now spend about $20 on briquettes in the fuel-efficient stoves, saving them $10,000 a year. Additionally, using briquettes in fuel-efficient stoves also saves the women time and effort, as the briquettes are comfortable to store and handle, cook faster than charcoal in an open stove, and smoke less during the cooking than firewood. And there is even a solution for the local tea called attaya.
Use briquettes, save our forest. Use briquettes, save our forest. Everyone should use briquettes. Briquettes are very, very important. They help us live and they save our forest. If you don't use briquettes and use firewood, our whole planet would be destroyed. So please use briquettes. No trees, no life.
As far as the project of Greentech is concerned, the Ministry of Energy is definitely in support of it.
Yeah, I really subscribe to this new technique, new initiative by Greentech, considering the fact that a lot of groundnut shell, being wasted.
The produce he is using to take the place of firewood in the country is something which is abundant and is available everywhere.
When I went for the demonstrations, I've realized that there are so many advantages in using the stove.
The project can be viewed as a partner in agricultural development. Being a groundnut producing country, and seeing as we are looking to increase yields as well, obviously the waste shells would be put to good use if Greentech can absorb them.
Forest is important for us. No trees, no life. No trees, no life. No trees, no life. No trees, no life. No trees, no life.
Today, we are in one of the schools demonstrating the efficient, affordable, and cheaper access to cooking materials. This innovative, environmentally friendly idea will also be used as part of our environmental education and environmental consciousness that we want to generate in the schools. The entrepreneurial aspect of it, that these children who are going to be the future leaders would learn to responsibly manage the environment. The Greentech company, with other companies that we will be collaborating at the School Agriculture and Environment Unit, will go a long way in helping in our achievement of the curriculum drive. The beautiful thing about the Greentech company is this groundnut cell will also create employment opportunities for the communities. That is why we are going to 20 or more communities to demonstrate for the school and the communities to see the cost effectiveness, environmentally friendliness of this very great innovative.
About 80% of the household energy consumed comes from the forest resources. That's fuel, wood, and charcoal. The policy of the government is to promote other alternatives.
I had the opportunity to see the product working myself, and I was so inspired. I have to buy it.
I'm encouraging every Gambian to use it. We have the material here.
With deforestation, which leads to soil erosion, obviously yields would be almost zero in some places. So we do need the forest cover. Also, the forest has a direct link to rainfall.
The biggest challenge is to encourage people to reduce dependence on fuel wood as source of fuel for domestic energy.
When the wood is wet, it's so difficult to dry it. With the briquettes, you can keep them in a safer place without being exposed to water.
We expect this company to grow and demonstrate these innovative ideas into the sub-region. For example, in Ghana, in Nigeria, and other third world countries where the environment is impacted due partly to human activity and partly due to climate change.
Lii briquette la mu ngi jógee ci xooliti gerte yi ñu dee béy fii ci dëkk bi xooliti gerte yi moom la ñuy ceeñ nii def ko briquette yaa ngi gis ne dina séef suñ forest bi garab yi ñuy dog di ko daaneel loolu yëpp dina séef boo pare dina la séef yow parce que ku mel ni yow yaa ngi am asma lii buñ ko yuusee du saxaar du la gétén ba pare dina séef suma time dinaa mën a liggéey wàcce ñëw toggal la añ dina ma séefal xaalis tam parce que njëg bu may yuus ci lii duma këriñ bi moo gën a seer ak matta bi li may spend ci lii bariwul dinaa mën a denc xaalis mun laa feel nga gën a jàngal.
This is why Greentech's initiative reconciles with the government's policy of finding an alternative source of domestic energy for the Gambian population.
You have less risk in using it, because for a firewood, you have to take a cutlass or things like that. And I've witnessed a friend of mine, while he was doing that, the wood just smash his face.
More peanuts are grown, Greentech uses those, briquettes are made, less trees are chopped down for firewood, and the cycle goes on, and hopefully we get more trees. And it's a win-win situation.
Briquettes in fuel-efficient stoves is not only an economic and environmental friendly solution for single households, but also for school canteens, industries, and restaurants.
Hello everybody, I'm talking here, I'm from Mamba. We have been using this briquette since more than 3 months. There's no smoke and it's useful and it's easy to handle, it's very good and it's cheap. Try and see.
Alil kuntul bula ale briquette use abichacha bakele.
Nga peta go ledde de mbadon use briquette de e moji no bete.
Jikatu bora on jitingena manyinga bugeta.
Using briquettes help our environment.
Using briquettes help our country.
Join Greentech to save our forests.
Save our forests, save our future. Save our forests, save our future. Save our forests, save our future.
Always remember, no trees, no life. Exploiting our forests today will take the future opportunities of our children away.